Welcome to the ScreenMDM Talks podcast hosted by me, Mantu Daswani. This episode is brought to you by MIP London. Scan the QR code for more details. Hello, welcome back to ScreenMDM Talks. As part of our pre-MIP London strand, I'm trying to get to grips with some of the creator economy and format trends in the market. And who else would I go to but the fantastic Caroline Servy at the WIT, who's going to give us lots of great intelligence today about where the market is and where it's going. Hi.
Hi, Mantam. Glad
It's so good to see you. It's been a very long time, a full year since I last got to catch up with you. Now, obviously, everyone in the business knows about the amazing work that the WIT does in tracking what's happening in the format space, but you do a lot more than that. So before we get into the lot more, let's start with formats. What are some of the big trends that you saw coming out of 25 heading into 2026 that you and your team are keeping an eye on?
Well, we are seeing that the big market leaders and the big breakout formats of the last year are really still impacting creation, and everyone will know what we are experiencing when we say that studio-based shows are more spectacular than ever.
Yeah.
So we are seeing how this the floor is like infusing creation and formats, like the floor aesthetics and mechanics is one of the winning strategy that seems to impact the creation of quizzes and studio-based game shows. So you have Talpa's formats recently have been really following that trend. We have they launched a talent show, musical talent show with the same premise, light floor and same battles of between talents following the same premise than the floor. You have a big circular arena in their latest game show in the ring, where the 100 contestants are trying to outsmart the other ones in like reinventing the family feud premise, always in a spectacular way, spectacular fashion, with big studios, high impact sceneries, and that's a big what we can say about the entertainment moves. As for reality, the same would apply, saying that traitors are still everywhere, either as traitors themselves, since we have more than 10 upcoming adaptations of the format around the world, including on NBC in the US. And you have plenty of variants in local markets, which are following this mystery-filled, strategic, tactical kind of reality, which is really having a great moment. So the treaters in their different variations are a very big thing still. The entertainment is also going to two directions. We are noting this spring, and that on the one hand, this technological revolution we are living currently is obviously changing people's perceptions on to entertain themselves and how to live and their concern and what does escapism means today in this tech-filled world. So I think we are noting that disconnection is a big topic for many formats. Adventure formats are really thriving because of this this need to disconnect, and we are seeing quite a few solid candidates launched, which are slated to be launched in Norway. Contestants locked in a lighthouse in Sweden, where Destination X was a bit of the same idea. So what makes us human makes authentic again or real again, or I think we need to kind of feel the thrill of being humans and remembering what it means. So disconnection from social media, from the world, from the rat race is one thing, and then reconnecting us as a society, as a family is also a trend. For instance, we're seeing where criminal affairs are presented to citizens as a jury of peers, and we saw the jury in the UK on Channel 4 last year. We are seeing like 4 similar formats following that vein. Well, in the UK as well, one You Be the Judge, which is which has had a good pilot, a very well-performing pilot, and several similar formats. It's interesting to watch how those formats are following that path to look for a way to make society together in those polarized societies. So another thing is obviously we are seeing how the TV formats are very influenced by by YouTube, by the creators economy. So that's the first thing that led us to explore, obviously, what the state of creation on social media and online. But social media has taken a really massive importance today. So we are seeing how TV formats are really broadcasting, are really trying to capitalize on YouTube, on internet talent, obviously, from a recruitment point of view, having that talent inside their shows, taking concepts that thrive on YouTube and supersizing them and giving them the production touch that give a reality to those formats. We are seeing that the concepts themselves are influencing TV broadcasters. One of Telpa's upcoming formats is called House of Hide and Seek. So it's a massive house built and playing with the premise of hide and seek, which has been historically like one of YouTube's in YouTube's DNA. Those stupidly funny formats which are working really for all kinds of audiences. The thing is, broadcasters and platforms are really taking YouTube talent, internet talent, and successfully making the jump to their own platforms and adapting the codes of YouTube creation. Sometimes not always reaching the results of supersizing and improving production values on YouTube concept, because we have seen that what is successful on YouTube is not necessarily successful on Netflix when it's polished, produced, overpolished or overproduced, but that goes on and trying to take those concepts, attract a Gen Z, Gen A audience with the codes of YouTube, trying to preserve that. And on the other way, TV is also really influencing YouTube. What it's relevant. We have a lot of demands that's reflected in our own day-to-day approach. We have many demands from traditional broadcaster and legacy media asking us to create YouTube content and to help in the creation of this content. We also have YouTube channels contacting us to subscribe and discover old TV formats. So that's revealing that everyone is really looking to be inspired by the other.
How important is it that they include some kind of Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, some kind of hook for a traditional TV show just to get discovered?
It has become key in all talent shows, in all entertainment. It's not pioneering anymore. It's the mainstream format. The creation process goes through incorporating this kind of talent, dealing with those talents where they are as well. We are seeing now the latest move being that distributors are getting there. We saw that in Midcom, obviously, and those moves are beginning to be a reality now. So the deals, the creators are reinventing those evergreen formats from distributors such as Banijay or Fremantle. They are really applying their aesthetics, their code, their tone, their authenticity to evergreen franchises, which are a bit tight in their really TV language. It doesn't suit what audiences expect, the Gen A audiences expect and are used to watching on YouTube. So you need to really reinvent the tone, the language, the pace, everything. You just watch a MrBeast video and you understand how everything is different on YouTube, where you have an hour of television, he makes it 5 minutes for the same price, and everything is oversized, everything is faster, bolder. The two worlds are colliding, and interesting things are already happening.
Do you think that, I remember when we spoke last year, the market was still very much based on the big brands with a few emerging opportunity. There was like a 99 to beat or the floor, a few formats for making an impact, but mostly it was the big traders, the mega formats. With the integration of more social content, YouTube influences, all of that, is that creating an environment where there are some new ideas that are starting to bubble up and become bigger formats? Is there room for some new brands? Because it feels like we've had the same old ones for a long time now.
Yes. Obviously, everything, the landscape is like really moving, and the ground is moving right now. So let's remember that one of the hottest formats during Midcom was this digital first format launched by Telpad called Let's Play Ball. We had this very simple premise, very YouTube in its philosophy. and very catchy on the TV. Yeah, on the television. It was really the good example of how something born on YouTube, in that case, a very successful YouTube channel, which is partnering with Talpa. So it's really a launchpad that proved effective for Talpa, and obviously everyone is trying to replicate this strategy. So yes, collaborations are very present, but not so many success stories such as the Let's Play Ball of Talpa, because they were really pioneer in that many the deals we are seeing now with creators will really leave room for creation of a new kind and beating brands of a new kind. Years ago, the creators economy was a handful of gamers playing from the bedroom, live gameplay, live streams, and we have gone from this, but the same people have turned themselves, those gamers have converted themselves in entertainers, delivering bolder content in real life content, going out of their bedrooms and exploring the world and setting themselves the mission to become entertainers, and they have become now entrepreneurs. We are seeing that they know how to build an empire, to build their brand. It's not only MrBeast anymore. There are many MrBeasts around the world. That's what we are seeing when we explore the state of the market on YouTube. They know how to merchandise, they know how to diversify their revenue streams. So really, we can trust them to be able to build brands and TV formats.
Was there any other findings from your recent research that's particularly interesting that you wanted to highlight for our viewers today?
Yeah, keeping on with that the idea of creators becoming brands, we can also see that brands are becoming creators. The interesting phenomenon is we're seeing almost unpredictable successes by brands creating formats with internet talent without the partnership of a legacy media involved, without TV commissioners, whether it's in the English-speaking countries, in Europe, in Brazil, in Latin America. There are many success stories of brands delving into their content, creating their formats with partnering with the internet talent, and that really aligns with their values, that align with their strategy. So commissioners are not a necessity anymore, and maybe we're seeing this direct path to creation helps brands be more ambitious, and we are seeing that whether it's ad spending or brand entertainment funding, this is all going up on YouTube's revenue is higher than Netflix. So something we didn't expect maybe, and expect this to grow. So we are trying to track this content. It's not easy to track, since obviously when we are on our YouTube feeds and seeing that we are all brought back to the same kind of content we like by the algorithm.
I know.
So I think we are all experiencing this, and that's why at the WIT we decided to create our tool based on YouTube data, aggregating YouTube videos and YouTube data in a way that you can discover, and we can curate this content for you, and you can discover YouTube content from Brazil, Russia, based on success, on number of views, based on our own curation of creators we pick because they have potential, they have delivered successful formats on their channels. So we are building this precisely because YouTube doesn't let us do this as viewers, as users. Right. So we have built that, and we are about to launch this service in the upcoming weeks. So we will be happy to show it at MIP London. You have a sneak preview of this.
That's great. But now social video is about to get way more crowded, right? Because Instagram and TikTok are coming to our TVs. So, I mean, sort of, are you keeping an eye on what else is happening in social video outside of YouTube? How do you think that's going to impact the broader ecosystem, especially with vertical content rising and all of these microdrama apps doing really well? I expect you will have a lot more things that you now need to start tracking.
Yeah. I would say one crazy trend at the time. Microdramas are really something which is here to stay, obviously, because it happened in Asia and it's happening right now in our societies. Yes, and it's coming to platforms. Those creators are getting out of the Asian born apps to get into our TVs. So obviously it's really the biggest trend we are working with right now. Latin America is quite a pioneer on this at this regard. Traditional broadcasters are entering the microdrama arena with a few successes because they have a pool of talent they can play with. So they are repackaging as well. They hugely successful franchise and novellas from the past, turning those the most popular narrative arcs into micro dramas, micro novellas. This is working really well. So yeah, there's plenty of room for creation over what we might have thought at the beginning, and we are going to track this with a lot of interest.
This episode is brought to you by MIP London, taking place next week. Creator economy, vertical video, kids and teens, docs and factual, and a lot more, all in one place. Visit the website for more information.